Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Saturday, August 2, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a minute to catch up before the day gets hectic?
Hey David, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, let's touch base while the coffee brews.
Cool, I needed this break. My morning's already been a bit of a mess with emails piling up.
I feel you. I've been juggling 3 projects, trying to meet deadlines before the end of the week.
Man, it's always something, right? I've got clients breathing down my neck for updates.
That sounds stressful. Have you figured out a way to keep them in the loop without losing your mind?
Barely. I just keep sending quick replies and hope they don't notice I'm swamped.
Smart move. I might steal that trick for my team updates.
Go for it. By the way, did you see that news about the global economy slowing down a bit?
Yeah, I read about it. The U.S. economic growth softened in the first half of 2025, mostly because of tariffs hitting businesses and consumers.
Tariffs again. That's gonna mess with my sales targets if costs keep going up for our products.
True, it's a ripple effect. Companies might cut budgets, and that could delay projects on my end too.
Exactly. It's like a domino effect. I've already had 2 clients ask if prices are gonna spike soon.
That's tough. We might need to brainstorm some workarounds if things get tighter in the coming months.
For sure, gotta stay in the loop. Maybe we can chat with the finance team and see what's coming down the pipeline.
Good idea. I'll set up a quick meeting to get their take on how this might impact our budgets.
Perfect. Let me know how it goes. I just hope we don't have to push harder to close deals because of this.
Fingers crossed. It's all about adapting, I guess, even when the news isn't great.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, speaking of news, did you hear about the latest tech stuff coming out of Asia?
Oh yeah, I saw something about China racing ahead in advanced tech. They're making huge strides in robots, satellites, and AI.
That's wild. I mean, good for them. But I'm just thinking about how fast we've got to keep up with tech and sales pitches now.
It's a game changer. I'm already looking into how AI tools could streamline project tracking for my team.
Smart move. I might need to brush up on some of that tech jargon to sound like I know what I'm talking about with clients.
Huh. Just throw in a few buzzwords, you'll be fine. But seriously, it's exciting to see where this tech wave takes us.
Totally. As long as I don't get replaced by a robot. I'm already picturing a bot making my sales calls.
Let's hope not. Though, I wouldn't mind a robot handling some of my paperwork.
Oh, sign me up for that. It'd save me hours of boring admin stuff every week.
Same here. Actually, do you think we'll see more of this tech in our office anytime soon?
Maybe if the budget allows. I'd love some fancy tools to make my presentations pop.
That'd be nice. I'm curious how it could help with managing timelines and keeping everyone on track.
For sure. Let's keep an eye on it. Hey, on a lighter note, did you catch that piece about the luxury industry?
Yeah. I read that Europe's luxury sector is finally breathing easy after months of trade uncertainty. They're expecting a bit of a rebound.
Nice, about time. I've got a client in that space, and they've been stressing out over every little trade rumor.
I bet. It's interesting how much global trade impacts even high-end markets like that.
Yeah, it's all connected, right? I told my client to hang tight that things would turn around soon.
Good call. It's nice to see some positive news for a change, isn't it?
Absolutely. We need a break from the doom and gloom. Makes me want to splurge on something fancy just to celebrate.
Don't get ahead of yourself. But yeah, it's a nice shift in the headlines for once.
For real. I might even treat myself to a nice watch if I close a big deal this month.
That's the spirit. I'm just glad to hear something uplifting amid all the economic noise.
Same here. By the way, how's your team holding up with all the workload lately?
We're managing, but it's been nonstop. I'm trying to keep everyone motivated while working remotely part of the time.
That's tough. My sales calls are mostly virtual now too, but I miss the face-to-face vibe sometimes.
Same here. There's something about being in the same room that just makes brainstorming easier.
Totally agree. Virtual meetings are fine, but I'm ready to get back to shaking hands and closing deals in person.
Soon, hopefully. Until then, we just keep pushing through, right?
Yep, no other choice. Gotta keep the ball rolling even if it's uphill some days.
Well said. Actually, I've got a quick question. How do you handle clients who keep changing their minds last minute?
Oh, that's the worst. I just try to stay cool, touch base with them often, and make sure we're on the same page.
That's a good tip. I might use that with some stakeholders who keep throwing curveballs at me.
Go for it. Just don't let them drive you up the wall like they do to me sometimes.
I'll try not to. To be honest, I'm just glad we've got these coffee breaks to vent a little.
Same here. It's a lifesaver. Keeps me from losing it when the inbox explodes with last-minute requests.
I know the feeling. It's like a mini therapy session every morning.
Exactly. Anyway, what's on your plate for the rest of the day? Anything crazy?
I've got a project review and some planning to sort out. Fingers crossed it's not too chaotic.
You've got this. I've just got a bunch of follow-ups and a meeting I'm hoping to wrap up early.
Nice. An early finish would be a win. I might have to stay late if things don't go as planned.
Ugh, I've been there. If it gets too crazy, just swing by for another coffee chat to decompress.
Will do. It's nice to stay in the loop with what's going on, both in and out of the office.
For sure. These little catch-ups make the day way more bearable, no doubt.
Agreed. I always feel a bit more grounded after chatting about the news and work stuff.
Same. It's like a quick reset before diving back into the grind.
Exactly. Well, I guess we should get back to it before the boss starts wondering where we are.
Yeah, let's call it a day on this break. Catch you later, Alex.
See you, David. Let's keep the momentum going.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.